I have to focus the camera. Wait, maybe not? Do I have to focus the camera? I think I do. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna go onto this thing over here. Oh yeah, I have to click on multi-stream. There's a lot that I need to talk about regarding this microphone. You know what? I'm gonna hang this thing over my head so that people can see that I do actually have a microphone here. Because I have a lot to say regarding that. And it seems like I have an overly saturated image over here. Like it's very different than the image that this thing is giving me here. So configure video. I wonder if it'll let me do it live. Oh yes, it will. Output color range, bypass, expand maybe? Shrink. Yeah, that just looks weird. Okay, expand. I guess we can expand the color range. Video decoder. Yeah, I don't really think we need to deal with that. We have the brightness over here, which I can adjust. Just saturate this less, I think, is what I... No, that's for the contrast. Saturation, where are you? Here you are. Yeah, just have to bring the saturation down a bit. I don't know, like not too big a fan of what it looks like right now. I'm making like slight adjustments as I go. Mirror. Vertical plus horizontal. Well, now I know actually if I ever need to do that. But let's go back to my original setting. There it is. Okay. So now we've got an expanded color range, so yay. Sweet Potato, hi friend, it's me. Hello, Sweet Potato. I feel like a broken record saying this, but I am so sorry that I haven't gone back to you. I keep telling myself, okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it, and I always forget, so my sincerest of apologies. Jamal says, lol first. Good evening, Tech, and good evening, Jamal. Thank you for jumping in. That means that if Foolish Swami jumps in, he can't take that title from you because you already claimed first. So there's that. Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about this microphone, which I released a review of today. This is the Rode NT-USB Mini, and it doesn't work. I managed to get it to work briefly for the review, but for some reason it's not working anymore. It straight up just doesn't pick up any audio. Your number one fan, hello. Hello to you, welcome. Is your nickname Fran or Cisco? I go by both. I have a friend that calls me Cisco, and I have a few friends that call me Fran. Some call me Franny. Some call me Frankie, even though that's less common. And you know, nicknames like that. Are you live on YouTube too? Yes, I am. I'm currently live on both platforms. Jamal is actually on YouTube right now. And by the way, welcome everybody onto the chat. This is the chat of the century. Bet I'll be there. It's Ultra Pranks, by the way. Yep, I remember that username. No worries. You are your number one fan on Twitch and Ultra Pranks on YouTube. Well, Bloody Fedora, hello there, Tech. It's been a while. It has been. It certainly has been. But how have you been? How has everything been going for you? Sup, Tech? Ah, there you are. Ultra Pranks just made it back over. Well, welcome in. Tired, and it has been poorly. Oh no. How so? Sorry to hear that. Jamal, do people refer to you as Tech in person? No. No, no one actually calls me Tech in person. In person, people do have nicknames for me. I hardly know anybody that actually calls me Francisco. People just have a nickname for me, whether it's a longer nickname than what my name is, or a shorter one. But yeah, like no one genuinely calls me Francisco. Tech is kind of a cool nickname to have, though. I guess it would be. Uh, but everybody that I know in person knows me as Francisco, since that's how we met. And then eventually they found out about the channel. And when they try to reference the channel when they talk to me, like they just say, "Well, Tech Summit is here. Ask him." So like they just say Tech Summit basically. Let's just say that I will have to take testosterone. My stress hormone is high. Jesus Christ. Okay, that I can already tell that it's quite a bit. I hope that everything's alright with you, bud. Medical stuff, don't worry. But my male hormone is lacking. I see. Well, I hope that things get better for you. I'm just laughing uh, uh, at how awkward that was for me to read out loud like that, and I was like, wait a second, I'm just digesting it. Reikatsu, does Dad remember me? I feel like I do remember you. Your username sounds very familiar. Sweet potato, you're fine. I also forgot to make your stickers and little crochet thingies. Oh, that's right. Yes, me that. You owe me that. Well, I'll be waiting for that, because I'm a customer. I'm a paying customer, for goodness sakes. Would you actually change your username to Tech Diamond as a joke on April Fools? Tech Diamond? Nah, probably not. I'm not much of an April Fools kind of person. Like, I actually don't even like the idea of April Fools personally. I helped you in Final Fantasy XIV. Ah, yes! Yes, that's right. Reikatsu. Again, thank you so much for that. I was like, I feel like you were in my streams a long time, quite a bit. How did your mic break? Rode is usually known for the quality of their mics. Well, you see, how it broke is that I'm pretty sure it arrived that way. I do think this is a defective model. So when it got here, it took me a couple of days to open it, and then to test it out. And then I noticed that it didn't want to work almost no matter what. I would plug it into my laptop and nothing. Like, it would power on and everything. The monitoring was working and all, but it wasn't picking up any audio besides that, which was weird because I could hear it in the monitoring, but it wouldn't allow my computer to pick it up. And the same thing happened on my desktop. However, for the review, I somehow managed to get this thing to work, and it worked just fine. I was able to record with it for the entire review, like run my tests and do everything. And then all of a sudden today, like I connect this again to my desktop, and it straight up does not want to work. I've actually spent the last couple of hours trying to get this thing to work, and it doesn't want to. So yeah, that's essentially how my how my Rode NT USB Mini broke. So that means that for the giveaway winner of this microphone, I am going to have to get this one replaced. That's for sure, before I can send it out. But yeah, I figured that it would be worth noting. I think that I just got unlucky with that. At least that's how I like to think of it. because I mean, this is just a very strange occurrence, you know, and it doesn't seem like many people are reporting an issue like that either. So it most likely just is an isolated incident. But I will attempt to fix it. Okay, that's good. Anything happened in my absence? No one harassed you, right? No one harassed me. Everything was fine. Uh, though, um, Brown Dude was actually taking care of any bots. So, like, he would spot one, then he would just slash. And, he would take care of those still, so, you know, like, everything was alright in the end. There's nothing to worry about. Excellent. Yeah. I still had hope. Thank God. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to me. Those trolls could have gotten the best of me. And then had me react in many ways. If any like a random advertising ones would like come up, I'd have to be like, stop it. Stop it, you. What you're doing is wrong. How's your day, Fran? My day, to be completely honest with you, sweet potato, my day has just been a cluster because I woke up early to try and get work done. However, like so much came my way unexpectedly. A lot of things to take care of in between, or where it's like, oh, I'm supposed to get this video done for said company, but for some reason the software that they sent me isn't really working properly right now, or I can't get it to work properly. So I want to give them the video ASAP, but I can't because of that software issue. So let me send them a message and let them know. Oh, but they live all the way on the east side of the world, meaning that they're 12 hours ahead, which means that I have to wait until it's nighttime for me because it'll be morning for them for me to get a response. And then around that time, I will be preparing to go to bed and things like that. So, you know, these things just get delayed, and that kept happening a couple of times today as well. And I have a feeling that I'm going to have to end up doing corrections to the videos that I submitted to them, which I really don't want to have to do if I can avoid it. But yeah, like there was a lot of that. Also, my parents want to go on vacation. So when it came to buying our flight tickets, oh my goodness, that was such a disaster working with them. So yeah, that was a thing. But once we were done buying our plane tickets, I was able to focus somewhat on work, and then my nephew came, and it's like, oh no, he's going to keep knocking on my door for a while, and he did that quite a few times. So yeah, that's been my day. Oh, I've been trying to fix this microphone as well, but this thing can't be fixed. I had to exchange it. I'm exhausted. But how's your day been, sweet potato? Like, tell me about that. Ultra Prank says, I want you when I'm bored. I mean, that's fair. I appreciate you stopping by either way. I mean, I'm surprised that you're not bored being here, period. I'm not exactly the most exciting person on earth. Far from that, in fact. As boring as they come. So you come here to get even more bored. I also think I will have to sleep in a medical facility for a day. Investigate my sleep paralysis compendium, see if there's anything wrong with that, and to investigate as well the lack of sleep I've been having recently. That might be best. It'll definitely be best to speak to a professional about that. And just like try and figure that out, because I mean, as you said, like that's not normal. It's not normal for that to happen to you. So it's definitely worth checking out. Sweet potato sauce sounds super hectic and unfortunate. Wait, your day was unfortunate? Or you're just saying that my day was unfortunate? Because, I mean, I can agree that my day was unfortunate, but eh, I guess it could have been worse. You know what? It really could have been worse. I'm probably being too hard on my day to begin with. One thing that I do have to do is clothes shopping. Like that's for sure. It's already summertime and I've got the same V-necks I had last summer. I need other types of shirts. I I need less V-necks and just a little more variety. Oh, your day? Yeah. My day was indeed unfortunate. It could have been worse, but it was unfortunate. Yeah. But how was yours though? How was your day? How was everyone's day? Actually, I would really like to know how everyone is doing tonight. And for the record, if anybody here watching is a Patreon, no worries. This microphone is broken, uh, and we will get it replaced. So we're going to make sure that you do get a working Rode NT USB Mini, for whoever ends up winning, of course. Good. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Jamu Firecat says, "Hey, hello, Jamu Firecat. I'm surprised of how you came in. I mean, like you would usually come in with some kind of of, hieroglyphic message for me to read. I mean, thank you for not doing that. So welcome in, buddy. It's good to have you." I'm like searching around here on H&M and surprisingly I can't really find anything that I actually like. Well, not much at least. Like I'm finding very few things that I would wear during summertime. I'm certainly pickier with my summer outfits because like I do like plain shirts. Uh but I also like fitted shirts. Like I don't like having any slack uh on my cloth. To play Solaris one day. Yeah, yeah, probably. I could probably do so. Even if it's just for one stream. I don't see why not. My day was pretty good. I found my last Hello Kitty Squishmallow, yay, from the collection, which made my day entirely. Then took a fat nap after. Oh man, like you had your day made right after. No, like you had your day made, and as soon as that happened, you just go and take a fat nap. It sounds like you've had a fantastic day, actually. So I'm happy to hear it. Bloody Fedora also suggests, or Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon is more likely, because, hang on. Because, it is on Steam, and sometimes it goes on a pretty good sale. I know that last time it was actually on a pretty decent sale, so I don't see why not. And Darkest Dungeon is a game that I have actually been eyeing for a little while. Hello, I have a message from the Dark Lord Dericus. The want the souls of the innocent and a bagel. The souls of the innocent, are not gonna find any innocents here. Not in my house. Bloody Fedora. My day went by really fast today. I felt like I time skipped. I kind of feel the same. I just kind of feel like there hasn't been like a notable pause. I feel like I've been doing exactly the same thing all day, and it feels like when that happens. Like I've just been at the same thing Like, I basically feel like I haven't really progressed in any way today. Like, I was supposed to work out, and I wasn't able to because I had so much video work to do and things like that. So, like, things that I meant to get a head start on, I wasn't able to. Even though I should have been able to, but because of all of those issues that I came across earlier, unfortunately, I got stuck. The Ultimate, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing all right, buddy. And thank you so much for stopping by. How are you doing tonight? Future Tech Diamond. Dylan says, I have a question. Should I buy Java Minecraft or Microsoft Edition? I would say, I mean, I think that if you want RTX, I think that you do need the Microsoft Edition. I could be totally wrong about that. But, I mean, Java will likely give you the most longevity, you know? Like, Java should be around basically forever when Microsoft could just, like, shut down their store at any point. So, yeah, like, just like Jamu Firecat, I would recommend Java. But I think that if you want RTX, I think that you do need the Microsoft Edition. I suggest that you grab the DLCs too, but only if you're up for the challenge, because they do add a layer of difficulty to the game. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for it. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, and that's a difficult game, but yeah, like, it's been fun. It's been difficult, but it's been fun. Doing alright. Thanks for asking. No, thank you for asking first. And if we remove the Eon from Dungeon, we get the Darkest Dung. Not bad. I'll give you that. You deserve a small chuckle. Think about mods and Optifine. Ooh. Unless you don't care about that stuff. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine, please. No need to worry whatsoever. This is a place for everybody to be, I guess, you know, let loose of your sense of humor. Within reason. Which is an oxymoron. Sadly, today I heard a grandmother got scammed over the phone. I called scammers that do the Amazon scam and they forgot I was on the line. I heard a lady and I tried telling her to hang up, but it was too late. Oh no. Oh yeah, when it comes to the elderly, they're very much vulnerable to these phone scams and the like. Because, you know, like, I mean, Amazon usually just isn't going to call you unless you ask them to. But, you know, they might not know that. Like, they might think, oh snap, Amazon is giving me a call to reach out to me because this is like an emergency. That's usually not the case. Oryx. Favorite USB mic? By the way, thank you very much for stopping by. And the answer to that is probably the Samsung G-Track Pro. This microphone actually really could have been my favorite if it wasn't for a couple of things, like there isn't a microphone gain knob. There's only a headphone gain knob, and I do wish as well, you know, that this thing was actually working right now, but it's not. Otherwise, like, this would be one of my favorites because when it worked for me, I thought it sounded really good. And this is the Rode NT USB Mini, by the way. Like, that would be the runner-up if it worked. But I would say that more so, like, this is probably the month of XLR. And you guys are going to see that through my review of the AverMedia, I think it was the live streamer mic, 513 or 313. I don't know. It's like the most recent Avermedia microphone. I'm going to be reviewing that one of these days. But I also I want to get my hands on what do you call it? On the Avermedia Nexus, first and foremost, like the audio interface. Q&A question: What career would you do if you weren't a content creator? I'm only allowing one question per person, so I'm just going to ask. I'm going to answer it here instead. I hope that that's okay. Man, it's a great question too. I mean, I would probably be either an animator or a teacher. Like I would be out there like trying to find like freelance animation work that I could do for somebody. I'd probably be working on my portfolio instead. Either that or I would probably be in school right now trying to get my master's. So that way I can also get my certification and be able to become a teacher here in New York City. So that's probably the road I would have gone, to be completely honest. And and let's say that we were in like a different reality. I would have joined the band. Also, that's perfect. That tried the agreement. Oh no, that prefect that tried the agreement with criminals lost his job. His vice took over now. Oh, I see. So he did get caught, and he got in trouble for it as well. Well, that's good. Uh, it is unfortunate in a sense, but he also should have not been doing that at all. I mean, like that is criminal behavior. That's trying to combat criminal behavior with more criminal behavior, and that doesn't really put an end to the crimes. Orc says, I got the HyperX Quadcast S. Ooh, and I love it. I love it too. It is a great microphone for sure. It sounds great. The colors are really nice on that. Appreciate it. And I really like that it already comes with a shock mount. So I think that they did a really good job with the HyperX Quadcast S. It doesn't sound any better or any different, really, than the HyperX Quadcast, but the S model is just quite nice. Like, to me, it might be worth the extra couple of bucks to get that model instead. To be honest, the mix scammers use sounds like headset mics. Yeah, yeah, they do. I think that they just have like a headset and then like it's just like a little microphone coming out like that, and it tends to sound pretty bad. Any speaker review in the future? I don't do speaker reviews very often. In the near future, I don't have any speaker reviews planned though. The last speakers that I reviewed were the Razer Nomo Chroma, which are the speakers that I use here. I have like one on each side because it's a duo. But yeah, because of now, I don't really have any speakers in particular that I have an eye on. Well, actually, I've kind of been eyeing these speakers from Red Dragon, like they're just like cheaper speakers. I think it's like an RGB set, by the way, for like $40. And I'm like, huh, kind of want to give them a go. But like besides that, I haven't really thought of anything else. Do you have any ideas of some speakers that you would like to see be reviewed, perhaps? I kind of understood his argument, but at the same time, kind of a self-defeating solution because I don't expect honor from criminals, but I understood his logic. No, not self-defeating, but flawed. Flawed is the word. Okay. Um, I would just say that it's counterintuitive to try and fight crime with crime because you're not putting an end to the cycle of crime. In my opinion, that's just not the way that you would want to handle that kind of thing. But obviously, I'm not the mayor. Koi PKSAO. Wow, it's been a while. Get some 5 and below speakers. I don't even know if those like exist. Wait, like is 5 and below a store? Please tell me more. Like if you can't get rid of them, just make it hurt less kind of argument. I don't know. I I mean, like you said, like you can sympathize with him and understand why he would want to take that approach, but it doesn't mean that it is the right approach. I bought Razor Raiju Ultimate because of your review. Thanks. Ah, sick. Yeah, I mean, you're very welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by on that review. I still use my Razor Raiju Ultimate. I still think it's an amazing controller. It's still my favorite controller. Those mechanical keys simply cannot be replaced by anything right now. Uh, and the controller just feels really nicely weighed. I absolutely love it. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing a PlayStation 5 version from Razer, but let's see what happens. However, it doesn't really get rid of the crime. It just makes it hurt less. But the problem is expecting honor from criminals. Kind of naive of him. It is still unclear if he was getting a cut, though. I think that would be kind of important information to know, also, because then, like that would make him a criminal as well. Well, an even bigger criminal, I should say. I was about to get the Recon 500, but they sold out on the first day. Ah, I see. I see. Isn't that like one of the more budget headsets that you recommended last time? I was taking a look, and I think that is one of the more budget ones. Oryx Asus says, hey, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Hello. Yup, it's about $80. Okay, gotcha. So it is certainly more so like on the budget side. Not super budget for a headset, but still more or less. I've got two accounts. I love that repetition. Well, thank you for watching on both accounts, I suppose. I appreciate it. Ah, what was that? Okay. Okay. Thank you for that follow. I very much appreciate it. Currently on the road to 500 followers. I'm hoping to get there by July 15th. So if we can make it there by then, I will be a happy camper. Very happy camper. It has 60mm drivers. Okay, well that's... Well, it is pretty large for sure. But but his basic argument was summarized. If you can't get rid of them, just do a damage controller, make it hurt less. I am not repeating his paragraph here. No worries. I understand. I mean, personally, I guess I can say that it's probably for the better that he was removed. But that's just my opinion. Also subbed on YouTube. Well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And it just showed up on screen too. So thank you. Maybe I should move that alert box higher. Actually, let me see. Alert box. Yeah, let me put that like over here so that I can see it better. Okay. So now when anything happens, I'm going to go on this and it says, okay. It'll just show it right there now. New follower, Tech Summit. There you go. So that's like a demonstration thingy. What are we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the current circumstances surrounding a very important individual in Bloody Fedora's country. I shared your channel on TikTok. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that quite a bit. Uh, uh, Actually, since yesterday up to today, like I've been gaining a crap ton of followers on Twitch, and I just found that very surprising. Actually, I have no idea where they came from. I mean, like they could have come from my review of the XP pen tablets, because that's also part of part of a giveaway. But hey, I mean, there's that. Tech Summit followed? Yes. Tech Summit followed. I'm following myself. And if you say anything about it, let's see what happens to you. I'm just joking. I know. I stay neutral though. In a way, I kind of understand both parts. And I agree that the state needs more control with its elected rulers. Yeah, fair. Let's call that a stalemate. And you know what? At the end of the day, what happened happened, right? It's it's not that hard to get famous on TikTok actually. So, and plus the video has like 30K likes in like a day. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's pretty insane. Thank you. That's a pretty big deal. Thank you. I was once told to make a TikTok. So with the power of TikTok, you may gain a lot of subs. I know. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of embarrassed to use TikTok. And and it's like another social media site that I would have to maintain. And staying active on these sites is harder than it might seem. So that's like, it would probably be good for me, but I'm not entirely sure if I can actually handle that, if that makes any sense. I know that it sounds kind of weird to say, oh wow, you can't handle having multiple social medias. What a nerd. You suck. But yeah, I suck at social media, so maintaining multiple like that, like already trying to maintain YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. My Instagram gets neglected pretty often because I'm prioritizing Twitch and YouTube. About 5 and below, I was going to get the Booga Pro Fortnite player speakers, but I didn't have any space on my desk. Sucks to suck, buddy. Sucks to suck. Well, next time just make the space, you know? And maybe you'll get what you want. And actually, there was another viewer that told me about Booga last time, or Bugga. And yeah, I mean, he seems to be like a very popular Fortnite player, actually. I'm using vanilla extract in my drinking water. Delicious. Really? I've never tried it. I've never tried putting vanilla extract in my water. How is it, actually? Ah, well, thank you very much for that follow from Terra is Bad. I very much appreciate that, and I do hope that you are enjoying this live stream so far. Makes it drinking it more interesting and yummy. Like, emphasis on interesting there. That's probably where I would like indent that or like bold that a bit, because interesting it certainly is. Just a small portion though. Vanilla extract is quite strong. That is indeed true. But still, like, vanilla flavored water sounds so abstract to me. Honestly, in the future, I hope that you grow your platform, because to be honest, I don't know any other tech reviewer that I enjoy like you. That warms my heart. Thank you. I very much appreciate reading that. And I'm very glad that I was able um, uh, I suppose, captivate you in that sense. I very much appreciate having all of you here as well. Like, just the fact that I have you guys to look forward to talking to every time that I go live is a privilege, honestly, because streaming on Twitch is not easy, especially at first. Like, when you start, no one's going to be around, and the fact that you guys always tune in, I always appreciate it. So thank you. It warms my heart greatly. I'm drinking cold water, just cold water. That's the route I would go. Just the cold water route. I feel that. I can relate to that. Well, if I have to drink 2 liters or 3 liters every day, might as well make it yummy. Plus, the Nutri kind of suggested I drink water with some flavor in it to make it more bearable. But water already tastes nice. I mean, water just tastes like water. I mean, I enjoy the taste of water. Unstoppable Trimax, hi. Hello. Well, thank you for jumping in, bud. How's your night going? Yeah, H&M really doesn't have anything for me besides like a couple of things that I managed to like pick out, but I need some more fitted clothes that would look fine for the summer, because that's approaching. Where I'm going in July is going to be pretty hot. Tech, I have a huge question. What's on your mind? It's like now it's showing me like tuxedos and stuff. I don't get it. Why is H&M being like this? Oh, and it's showing me like a bunch of slides, but I'm not really the kind of person to wear slides. I don't know. Bloody Fedora, this cold water is really refreshing. Agreed. Cold water tends to be quite refreshing as it is. So adding vanilla extract to it, I mean, like Bloody Fedora, you're a very interesting person. And I appreciate hearing about these things, because I get to learn about the crazy things that you come up with sometimes. I had my fair share of cold water before. Need something new. So you just throw in vanilla extract on just plain old water, and then it's no longer plain old water. Boom, fixed. There you go. Now it's vanilla juice. Oh jeez. Imagine vanilla juice. I feel like that would taste pretty gnarly. Unstoppable Trimax must be typing out that big question. Now I drink vanilla water. Yes, essentially. I mean, the one thing that you're missing is just to take like a vanilla flour and like toss it in there. And just drink it like that. If a motherboard that says Ryzen 3000X, but my CPU is Ryzen 3700, will it still work? Yeah. Yeah. It would still work. I know that they have just like a regular 3700, and there's like the 3700X. It'll work either way because it is the same socket. I think it's just specifying that it would support the X models. I would love vanilla juice. That's insane. I think I would hate it. Or at least I would find it pretty weird. Rushing Rapids. Wow, it's been a while, buddy. How are you doing tonight? Airplane go brrr. Is that so? Wait a second. Did somebody spend points? I just don't know it yet. Hang on. Let me like scroll up. Okay, no. It doesn't seem like it's happened yet. On the multi-stream, it's a little bit tough to keep track of it. Okay, good. Says Unstoppable Trimax. Bloody Fedora says, I never saw a vanilla water. Interestingly enough, I enjoy the flavor, but never seen one myself. That's because I don't think it even exists. Vanilla with water, like, it just seems a little odd to me. Does he not see the redeem points? I can't see it on the multi-chat thing. Like, I have to see it directly on Twitch in order for me to actually be able to see it. So, like, I have to look over to the side and look for it. So, like, if I missed any of it, please let me know. But I don't see any points being redeemed even on Twitch, actually. So if I miss something, like, by all means, let me know. Vanilla flower. Sorry, never saw a vanilla flower. Oh, okay. I never have either. I only see them in like labels and stuff like that. I came back from the battlefield. Hello. Welcome back. 1 year later, yes. I do feel like it has been a year. How did road break? Well, let me tell you, Torture. And by the way, thank you so much for dropping in. So essentially, what happened here is that I think that this microphone arrived broken. I think that it just arrived with issues on its own, because after I received it, I waited a couple of days, and then when I did open it up, unboxed it, and I plugged it onto my laptop, it wasn't working. I downloaded Road as well. Rushing Rapids, well, thank you so much for that Prime subscription. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very kindly for that. But as I was saying, so this microphone just was already not really working out of the box. Like, I would speak into it, I could hear myself in the monitoring, but whenever I was in the recording software, after plugging it in, it would stop picking up my voice after a little bit, and it would just go completely mute. But one day it just randomly started working again on my laptop, and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta work on this review right now. Now that it's working, I've gotta make this work for myself. So I managed to get it to work somehow. I did my testing, I recorded the review with it, but then when it came to streaming, all of a sudden it's not working again. It simply does not want to function anymore, so I'm going to have to exchange it, because I am supposed to give one away to one random patron on for the channel, so I do have to keep an eye out for that. Ultra Pranks. Have you heard of the channel Gaming Scan? They helped me with doing research about building my future PC. No, actually, I've never heard of them. Bloody Fedora says, "Oh yeah, hydrate and airplane mode redeemed." Oh, really? Where? When? Okay. So firstly, I gotta hydrate. Hydration done. Okay, now we have reached airplane mode, so thank you very much to everybody for boarding this plane today. We're currently headed to Miami, Florida, and we should be arriving at around 3:35 p.m. So please make sure to keep your seatbelts on, and if you have any questions, please reach out to any of our flight attendants. Thank you, and have a wonderful trip. What does someone have to do to get mod? Well, there isn't really anything in particular. Like, there aren't any steps or anything like that. It's just kind of like if somebody has been here for long enough, like they're in the chat often, and if I need more moderators as well, then like I'll ask. But that's usually how it happens. Ibrahim Khalil. I thought you were American. I am American. What makes you think otherwise? Toy1 says, what up? How's it going, buddy? Bro is doing everything after retirement. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm actually confused about the last one. Do you think it's a good mic? Oh, this microphone? If this microphone was working right now, I would consider it one of the best USB microphones on the market right now. Like, it genuinely sounds pretty good for a $100 microphone. Like, better than the Blue Yeti Nano for sure. I think it sounds better than, I mean, gee, what other microphones are around the price tag? Definitely better than the Ceranax, and it's better than the Fifine K690. You know, like, it's just a lot of great things here. So yes, like, this is a very good microphone when it works, and I think that I just got a defective model. I think that that's just what it is. So, like, if you get one, you shouldn't encounter the many issues I did. Did you do something to your camera? Why do you ask? I was messing around with some filters earlier, and I think I may have shifted it. Around a bit, so that's probably like the most I've done. Why use dynamic mics? So dynamic microphones are better at sound rejection. Like, they're just a lot better at focusing whatever is right in front of it. So yeah, I mean, that's why generally I would recommend a dynamic microphone. Like, whatever is coming from the sides would be drastically reduced in terms of how that microphone picks it up. Whatever comes from behind would be drastically reduced, like, even further, based off of this microphone's pickup pattern. So basically, dynamic microphones are just great for sound rejection. I'm pretty sure that you can still hear my AC though. I think plain commissariat? I forgot the name of the job, but plain announcer or pilot could suit you. I would just be the guy on the radio, and then like, there would just be like a random guy, or like the actual pilot who would be flying the plane. Yo, I'm going to Miami in a few weeks. Are you now? Well, I'm excited for you. How's it going, says Space 18? It's going pretty well, bud. How's it going for you? How's your night going so far? Corey PKSAO says, I was saying Rushing Rapids after retirement is doing everything, which isn't a bad thing by any means. After retiring from battle, that is. Because he was in battle. Do remember that. And alright, we are back to my voice. Do you think the Fifine K690 is bad though? No, not at all. I was comparing the Fifine K690 to this microphone because I think that it is a really good microphone as well. But I think that this one's better when it comes to sound rejections and plosives. This thing handles plosives incredibly well. It seems darker. Maybe it's my lighting. maybe the lights are just a bit dimmer in here. Not sure, but I feel like it looks pretty much the same. Did you put it in rice? If I put what in rice? I'm confused. Like my microphone, this thing, if I put this thing in rice? The answer is I probably should have. But I don't think it's water damage. Fifine K690 versus Yeti Nano, which is better? So the Yeti Nano offers an EQ, which to me already gives it a pretty good edge. But I already like how the Fifine K690 sounds. I prefer the overall controls on the 90, on the 690 that is. Um, and I also kind of think that it is somewhat of a more appealing microphone. In terms of sound quality, I think that by default the K690 sounds better, but the Blue Yeti Nano can sound better if you know how to EQ it properly. And Blue doesn't offer software known as Blue Sherpa for you to be able to do that. Bloody Fedora. Oh yeah, flight attendant. The name of the job. Here in Brazil, we call it board commissioner. Wow. I mean, it sounds even fancier that way. Or board commissary. Basically, the plane steward. Fair enough. Fair enough. Over here, I mean, it's just flight attendant. And if you want to talk about the radio guy, I mean, I wonder what his job is. Unless it's just like the pilot. It's like, no, if you're gonna be the radio guy, then you have to be the pilot too. And I'm like, you know. Do you still have your Samsung G Track Pro? Yes, I do. I do still have it. I have a rack filled with all of my favorite USB microphones and XLR microphones as well, like the ones that I decided not to sell. Did someone say pilot? Oh my goodness. Wait, like did more points get spent? I can't see it on Twitch for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yes, I see it. I see it now. Okay. And welcome aboard. We are now in a plane headed towards Miami, Florida. Again, the estimated arrival time should be 3:35 p.m. And now, if you do have any questions, do make sure to ask any of the flight attendants on board. Now, put your seatbelt on, stay safe, and have a wonderful trip. Blue Yeti is so overrated. I agree with you, yes. I agree with you. I think that a lot of people are just like, oh, well, I want to get a new microphone that sounds better than the one I have now, and they just think Blue Yeti's gotta be the way, but I don't think that Yetis sound that good, and I'm not trying to be a contrarian by any means, because I think that the Shure SM7B sounds amazing, and that microphone is also kind of overrated, I want to say. Again, yes, we are headed off yet again. Blue Yeti is definitely overrated, but this pilot isn't. Definitely giving a 5-star rating on Yelp. Thank you. Thank you very much. This pilot has been talking the entire time. I've been talking for so long that I've actually kind of forgotten to steer the plane properly, so my apologies for that. If anything happens, it happens, but do make sure to keep your parachutes ready in case of any accidents. Thank you, and have a wonderful trip. Haha! Seems as if I'm on vacation. Yes, I want you all to just pretend like you are on vacation right now, or headed toward your vacation spot like you're traveling in a plane. I hope that the Fifine makes an EQ. I've been asking them to do that, but they haven't implemented one, unfortunately. I'm also very much hoping that Fifine ends up doing the same thing, but it's taking them a while. I don't know if it's really in their plans at the moment. I don't even think that they've made a move towards XLR like Mono has. So, yeah, like, I think that Fifine has some work to do in the background, but still, like, I love the brand and I love what the brand does. 41,994 points and growing in power. Yes, you're almost halfway to getting the Tech Summit VIP on Twitch, and you have been very conservative with your points there. So, congratulations on that, and I do hope that you make it. Keep on growing those. Code PKSAO. I'm still rocking my Siren Mini, and that's all right for me. Yeah, no worries. I mean, the Siren Mini for $50 is a very good microphone. Absolutely. mode is still active. Hello, I am back. Unstoppable Trimax stole my identity. Oh, then who's this, I wonder? Gosh damn it. Unstoppable Trimax. Now it's just unstoppably Trimax. Oh, I see what the issue is. Where's your destination? Well, since you asked, we're currently on our way to Miami, Florida. Our arrival time should be 3:35 p.m. Please make sure to keep your seatbelts on, stay safe, and if you have any questions, please request any of the flight attendants. Now, stay safe, have a wonderful trip. So just a quick update, it appears that it is raining heavy storms right now over in Miami, Florida, which means that this flight is going to be delayed by an hour or so, or about an hour and 20 minutes. So do expect some delays along the way. However, do know that we are still set to arrive within a reasonable time frame. Why are there two of you Trimax? I ask myself the same thing every time. If I didn't get all those voice airplane mode and hydrations, I would have probably had enough to get VIP at this point. Are you sure? Because VIP is 100,000 points. And all those other things don't really cost nearly as much. Do you have P-Find email or phone number? Email. When it comes to brands and stuff, they always reach out by email. Well, some reach out on Instagram, but it is usually on email. So yeah, I can contact them and ask them questions and things like that. And they have been great partners always. Like P-Find, yeah, they're very good people over there. Delay for stream snipers. For real. A delay. No. I hope there isn't a delay. An hour. Damn. Yes, it's already been an hour. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bloody Fedora, for allowing that. I don't know why damn is censored. Damn. Am I getting banned? Alright. Okay, we're back from airplane mode. It has been quite the ride. I did not make a typo and made a new account. And this is the original with a typo. Oh, okay. Wow. So you just, like, you had to make a new account? Like, you couldn't just change your username? Why do airplane pilots have poor microphone quality for a multi-million-dollar vehicle? It's cheapened out in the mic quality. I mean, I guess you can say that they're probably using gaming headsets. Maybe that's the issue. Gaming headsets tend to have pretty bad microphones. Wow, demonetization right there. Yeah, I might be done for, guys. Ban them quick. Susan, strike me down with your arrows of injustice. Let me fix the shock mount on this microphone. No. Good question. I was like, what? Why? What happened? Yeah, I was wondering. So thank you for clarifying, Mr. Trimax, sir. Going back to the main, no problem. I kind of like the sound of that effect. Oh yeah? Well, I mean, if you want the effect back on, you better pay them points, buddy. You better pay them points, son. Buddy pal. Susan? This is oh wait, I forgot you're also on the U of the tube. Yes, I am. I am streaming on both platforms at the moment, so I guess that those on YouTube felt like understood what I meant. What if P-Find makes a dynamic microphone? Oh, I would be very happy if they did, and I think that they would do a very good job with it. They just need to attempt it. And I am back. Hello, Unstoppable Trimax. Thank you. The ultimate delay resolved. Flight resuming. Ah. Well, there you go. Okay. And it appears that we are now back in track. So thank you all for your patience. We are currently heading towards Miami. Our estimated time of arrival has been bumped up to somewhere around 4:01 to 4:03. However, we should be arriving there within the time frame, and we do not speculate of any other delays along the way. So please stay safe. Please do not worry, and if you have any further questions, please make sure to contact any of the flight attendants on board. So have a wonderful and safe trip. I lost 4 kilograms more in total, 20 kilograms in total. Maybe I can finally reach Miami, Florida for once. I mean, do you really want to go to Miami? I've been to Florida a couple of times, and while I enjoyed my stay both times, like looking back, I don't think I would go back because I absolutely hate the heat now. Back in 2016, I was like, yeah, heat, sun, summer, I need to experience that. But now I'm like, no, I can't. So summer is not my season anymore. And I hate the fact that I'm flying all of these schmucks over there. Scammers suck. Just subscribe, so thank you so much for that. That subscription came from YouTube. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. And continue losing. Wow. So what is the goal in terms of your weight? Like, how low are you supposed to go? I've been on this flight for, I lost track of time. It's been a while due to some minor delays, plentiful, of course, plenty of them. What airline are we on? Well, welcome into Delta Airlines. I am your pilot, Francisco, and we will be going on a ride to Miami, Florida, where it's currently raining. Not really. Not looking forward to the humidity exactly. It's crispy and humid over there, both at the same time. How is that possible? By the way, if you need a mod, I can be one. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you offering. Right now, I think I've got enough mods, but if I ever need a new one, I will most certainly keep you into consideration there. Jamal says, what's the better option for a podcast microphone, condenser or dynamic? Usually people prefer going the dynamic route because like the thing with dynamic microphones is that they do offer a more focused sound. So like it does have the potential of sounding more radio-esque. However, it depends honestly. It strongly depends on the microphone, but most people who do podcasts do go with dynamic microphones, including myself. And a lot of them are also tuned to sound good for podcasting specifically. Oh, hang on just 1 second. It looks like we just got a guest onto our plane. No se puede cambiar. ¿Se puede cambiar para acá? ¿Para acá? Hablamos mañana de eso. That was a topic related to airplanes, by the way. 100 kilograms or 90 kilograms is my goal. I'm kind of a big, strong guy. Fair enough. If you need a flight attendant, I can be one. I appreciate you, like putting yourself in the role, in the atmosphere. How many mods do you have? I'm counting Bloody Fedora, there's Jamu Firecat, there is Dizzy YTT, there's also Brown Dude. As far as I can remember, I think that's it in terms of moderators. I think it's just those four mods. Whoa, a guest on the plane. Wait, how the BRB. Yeah, no worries. Oh, you know, like sometimes it happens. Flying isn't the safest way of traveling, by the way. It could just be yet another bandit along the way. Used at permitted term, the F. Okay, thank you, Jumbo Firecat, for that. I appreciate it. Now, how did they get on the plane in the air? Ah, easy. Through the wing. I mean, I'm just guessing. Of course. I would have never known. They fly to us, the wing. They could have just been there the entire time, but I mean, what do I know? I'm not. Alright, fine. I'm about to break character. Alright, everybody. If you want to live, if you want this plane to not crash, you better put the money in the bag right now. Do it. Otherwise, this guess of ours is going to. It's going to take your snacks. You're not gonna like that. And also, I'm gonna crash this plane. You're not gonna have your snacks on you for when that happens. From Buffalo Wild Wing to Wingstop. Perhaps so. You have 6 mods. Me, John Brown, Dizzy, Kiwi, and Restream Bot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I should make some adjustments to that though. Is that a threat? Yes, it is a threat. It is a direct threat from me, the pilot. Turns out that my real name is just Brian. My real name is Brian. And now I want you all to do your thing. Okay, so nobody's putting the money in the bag, which is a pretty big issue. I'm gonna crash this plane right now. But oh, will you look at that? It looks like we're no longer in airplane mode. So everyone is safe. No more crashing or anything of the sort. And I never once seen the Restream bot. Huh. The Restream bot probably came up at some point. But probably when I used Restream to stream. Is that like a bot or something? Yeah, Restream is a bot that comes from the Restream service. 2 mods are active right now, according to the stream. Right, I think it's you and Jamu Firecat. So you know, sweet. Oh, by the way, guys, I will be right back, but for the time being, please enjoy a commercial break. And here I come. Wait, did it work? No, it didn't work. Ah, man. I was hoping that the play ad button would work. Ah, okay, there we go. Hello. Okay, I'm back. but I don't know if the ad is done playing or not. I can't see it myself. I love you from Egypt. Ah, well, thank you for your love. I appreciate it. And it comes from Egypt too. I can appreciate that. Eh. Come on. It's like Twitch doesn't really want to load, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's because I'm streaming, but I don't know. I don't know, dog. It just seems weird. Anyway, let me know if you guys can hear me. If the ad is over or not. I received the ads. Okay, so that was successful, but is the ad over? I received the ad as well. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. I hope that no one skipped it. No, I'm just joking. I think it's only like pennies that you make when ads get viewed on Twitch. Like, ad rates on Twitch are awful. But I figured I might as well. We can. Ah, for me, yes. Okay. Gotcha. But don't skip it, sweet potato. Don't be like that. Be a sweet potato and don't skip the ad. Just watch the entire thing. Even if you end up missing parts of the stream. Jeez. I feel like that's such a strange experience to have to deal with. It was an unskippable ad. 2 ads. Wow. Alright, so this button did its thing. I just pressed one button and then an ad plays. That's just funny. There's also this. And for those of you on YouTube, here you go. Yeah. I just had to remember to press those every time to make sure that the message always goes out. Airplane mode redeemed again? Why does everybody like this mode? I don't really get the appeal towards this mode. I mean, there have been people that have actually jumped in on here, and they've heard the airplane mode, and then they go, "What's wrong with your microphone?" And I'm just like, how dare you ask that? That's rude. You never ask a lady what's wrong with her microphone. I'm such a head, man. 2 ads, 30 seconds of each. Okay, so that's how it went. I mean, I hope that you guys aren't still watching an ad. Really hope not. Because that would be quite disruptive if it was still going on. Anyway, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm also trying to shop around here on H&M and trying to see if I can find clothes that I like. This ad is pretty nice. Well, you see, I purposefully placed that ad where it is. I made sure that it would be perfect for you. And I'm not hearing any complaints, so that's good. That's good. It means that I should play more ads, actually. No, I'm just joking. I think that's enough ads for tonight. Definitely. I received a lewd kind of ad and one about a soccer thing. I don't think that everybody receives the same kind of ad. I think it does depend on your viewership or the things you tend to watch. I only received the Twitch ad. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, that's probably for the better. Yes, smiley face. Unless you wanted the lewd one, that is, but I mean, I would assume that most people don't really like those types of advertisements, but I could totally be wrong. I guess I'm a Twitch fanboy now. Well, there you go. And you know what? That is okay. You may be a Twitch fanboy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Gosh damn it, H&M. What the dude? Like, they don't have anything on here besides what I've already picked out of like 2,000 items. They have a lot of like winter themed things, like jackets and stuff like that. Oh, and they have face masks, I guess, but It's like, I can get those very easily. I already have plenty at home. So what's going on? What's the issue here? Oh, I sincerely apologize on behalf of the Delta Airlines staff. I did not mean to complain about H&M in such a matter out loud. Please excuse me there. So thank you very much for that subscription over on YouTube. I very much appreciate it. If I could read your name, I would, but I'm sorry. You know who you are, so thank you. Mine was lewd, about a shop of sorts, or movie in a shop. I don't know. Didn't pay much attention, nor the soccer ad. I bet the soccer ad was pretty cool. I'm gonna switch all of my YouTube merch to Twitch. Like Andy replaced all of his Woody stuff with Buzz stuff. Oh Jesus. It's not that easy. It's hard. It's hard to do. You know, it is just painful. I was like, why is this ad on Twitch? And why are they showing it to me? Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason why they're showing it to you, Bloody Fedora. I mean, it pertains to you. Does it now? So I guess my ad is possible. Fair enough. I don't know. Hey, did you do a stream for the Razer Siren Mini sound test? I did. I reviewed that microphone, if I'm not mistaken, last year. So that's when the stream came up. So unfortunately, I don't even think that the VOD is still up for it. I do apologize about that, but if you guys would like me to stream again with the Siren Mini at some point, then like I can probably consider it. Ultra Prinks, I saw your review on the review, and it was a good review and the best I've ever reviewed. I've never reviewed a review. That is a lie. I'm being lied to right here. Bloody Fedora says BRB. Yeah, no worries, bud. Go ahead and take your time. In the meantime, I hope that H&M actually has some clothes for me to buy, because I need to look snazzy this summer. As they say, I need to look pretty. So, where's my No, still nothing. I don't think I'm hipster enough to wear suspenders or anything like that, so I'm probably going to step away from these suspenders on airplane mode. By the way, all of this is taking place on airplane mode. Yeah, I'm really not finding anything anymore. I think that that's pretty much everything that H&M has to offer, and that kind of sucks because they have a lot of great winter stuff that I would buy and like at a pretty decent price too, but I can't wear any of it anymore. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck having to deal with this, with what currently exists. You see, like they're showing off scarves to me and things of the like, but I need to see, you know, fitted shirts, for goodness sakes. And probably not a flannel. I think I would appreciate not a flannel. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything from H&M. I think that I've got my cart set out for me, and it's definitely not a lot. I think it's just like a couple of shirts, and that's about it. Yeah, it's really just three items here. That's it. That's so sad. I've never bought so little from H&M. I never have. So according to Twitch, I'm a Muramura kind of person. And Muramura, I mean whore. And I felt like I needed to finish that sentence, because if I just left it at the first, then like I still could have gotten in trouble for that probably. POV, you're using a Logitech microphone. Lies. Never, ever, never. I'm lewd, according to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it appears so. If Twitch says so, it means that it is 100% correct. There's no mistake in that. Not even a shred of doubt. Did I land on the women's section of H&M by accident? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened. So there's nothing more on the men's section that I would want. Okay, well, what's on sale right now? Of course, hoodies and jackets, they're all on sale. On pretty good discounts too. So like if I want to buy to, you know, make sure that for the winter I already have everything I need, then I don't see why not. Do you love Logitech? I like their products. I currently use a Logitech mouse. I currently use a Logitech mouse, and this is the Logitech G502. Bot slashed. Nice. What was that bot anyway? Do you recommend the Siren Mini for $65? For $65, no. I don't recommend it for that much. Because the HyperX SoloCast is $60 at MSRP, and in my opinion, it's a superior microphone in every way. So if you can find that microphone for $60, then that's an even better deal. I heard Logitech loves you. Unfortunately, Logitech has never been that kind to me when it comes to the brand showing love to me. I've never even spoken to Logitech, unfortunately. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yep, the stuff that's on sale is stuff that's out of season. Of course, damn it, H&M. How can you fail me like this? You're going to make me look at other stores for stuff? No other store has my size. That's the issue, H&M. Ugh. Shopping as Francisco is so hard. You know what? I should just buy some like Tech Summit merch or something, and just like make up the rest of it with that. Now, with that said, 10-year-old starting YouTube. Why not famous yet? Yeah, well, you know. I mean, technically, they're not even supposed to have a channel. I think you're supposed to be 13 before that. Ever played any of the Total War games, Tech? No, I have not, actually. Tech Summit merch is nice. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. If any of you are interested in Tech Summit merch, by the way, if you're watching on desktop, then the link should be right down there. If you're watching on Twitch, then you should see it just right around there. Look, it's just going to say merch. Feel free to check it out if you like. No, the solo cast is for 110 and the Siren Mini is 65. Okay, then just get the Siren Mini, definitely. Because like the HyperX solo cast is not $110 good. It's $65 good and $60 good. But wow, they really marked up those prices. So by all means, go with a Siren Mini instead. Who modeled for your merch? Pictures. Oh, I don't know any of the people there. So like essentially, whenever you design merch on that site, like it just gets placed on like clothing that these models already had on, but like it just has like your design on it. So I did not pick any of these models. There weren't any models for the merch, for my merch in particular either. Like they were just there, like it was just automated. Want to try it out or check a Total War game? I recommend the Warhammer series. I can check it out. Let me see. I have to open up Steam and see. Check that out. However, yeah, like I might just do Tech Summit merch. Who knows? I might just buy my own merch so that I can finally start repping it on the channel. And if it's fitted enough, who knows? Like, people might actually like the look of it. The fastest thing on Earth. Cars, airplane, Flash's camera, man. What? What are you talking about? Okay, now I am confused. Extremely so. Total War. Oh, okay. So there's... You recommended... Which one was it? You recommended... Warhammer. Okay, so I see Warhammer here. Warhammer is $60 right now. I'm gonna have to wait on that. The aesthetic looks cool, but... Oh, I can already tell this is probably not my type of game. Yeah, I can kind of already tell that this is not really my type of game. As cool as the aesthetic is, I'm usually not a fan of like the top-down kind of like style. Total War, Warhammer, or Warhammer 2. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is currently just Warhammer. How the headset video coming? I haven't bought the headsets yet. Again, like, you're probably not going to see that video until around the end of June. Most likely. Because I still have to set aside the budget for it. And I haven't chosen which ones I'm going to be keeping as well. Well, I'm going to be buying, I should say. However, with that said, I'm going to pretty much call it a night right here. Wait, are you buying all of them? No. I'm only going to be picking like 5 of them, of like varying budgets and that kind of thing. Definitely not buying all of them. That's way too much money, and way too many headsets to have around. Exactly. But Bloody Fedora says that one where I said it was turn-based on the map and real-time on battles. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if there was a demo, I would like to give it a try, or maybe I need to watch gameplay or something to see if it's something that I would really be interested in. But the aesthetic for it is quite nice. Plus, the camera is zoomed in. The camera is usually a battle camera zoomed out decently. Okay. Wait, so like it's kind of like Fire Emblem then, no? Bye, dude. Yeah, no worries. Have a good night. And in fact, I would like to wish all of you a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping by to all of you. You have all been great. And thank you for listening to my woes regarding my Rode NT USB Mini. I am going to get this microphone replaced. And yeah, the winner of the giveaway for this microphone, tier 2, tier 3 patrons, you will receive a working microphone, guaranteed. And with that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope that you had fun. It was a fun trip. We finally made it to Miami after a long while, so I wish you all a wonderful night. Enjoy.